Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing from where we left off at part A of today's video. I'm sorry that I had to cut off the recording so abruptly yesterday. If I had known that everything was going to go the way that it did, I wouldn't have started a video. But we will continue from where we left off and continue the Corellian storyline. Just as a reminder, there is additional content available on twitch.tv/Gremory channel 2. So feel free to go over there and check out content that's not available here on YouTube. We are only 28 followers away from our affiliate goal over there, so any follow over there would be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, let's get underway.
Welcome to the Blitz, Hunter. Darth Decimus said we'd be receiving your services. What we've got here is a cleanup operation. Factories were moving massive amounts of supplies to rebels across Corellia. Bomber brigades came in. We rained fire on their heads, ripped the factories apart. We just need to beat down the rebels hiding out inside.
What's causing the delay?
My boys are in the field, but the enemy's tearing them apart. Now that you're here, we can revise our attack. We're getting intel from an inside source. Unfortunately, his dalliances with the local women make him perpetually late.
Manners, Major Tradick. We all have our vices. I'm sorry we haven't met. I'm Darbin Sul, Corellia's top counselor, friend to the Empire. I hope the Major hasn't dirtied my reputation?
I don't need someone to tell me you're a selfish, corrupt dog.
I'm used to veiled insults. I suppose I appreciate the candor, but don't be so quick to judge. I have friends, acquaintances in the Resistance. I pretend I'm sympathetic to their fight, and they tell me things like who's supplying them. Certain factories were churning out military-grade munitions, battle droids, you name it. All donated right to the Resistance across the core worlds.
That's why we bombed those factories into an inferno.
Not quite the subtle approach I hoped for. The bombardment trapped the rebels in the burning wreckage. Now they're angry, desperate, and sitting on the largest weapons stockpile in the core. If the rebels get those weapons functional, we may as well abandon Corellia.
Now you'll get to see what bounty hunters are all about.
Those Corellians fight dirty. Whatever munitions they've got have downed every squad sent their way.
You'll do better. Just wipe out their weaponry. If I know my people, they'll bow to the Empire once their hope is crushed.
That tends to just be people in general, whatever. I've always hated the layout of Corellia. Just the way it looks like you can go through places that you actually can't go through, and then you have to rework your entire path to try and get somewhere.
Axial deployment. Should be fun.
Now we need to return to the Major.
The rebel weapon shipments are stopped permanently. The resistance is broken.
Good show. See what a little elbow grease can do, Major?
Can it, Darbin? Darth Decimus will want to hear this.
Major, Counselor, and my good friend. What news on the rebel supplies?
Destroyed, my lord. The resistance in Labor Valley is defeated.
That's not entirely accurate. Their weapons are in flames, but the rebellion here is still kicking.
I'm aware of their persistence, Counselor. Intelligence monitored the rebels' retreat. They slithered into the tunnels beneath Coronet City, like the worms they are.
Let them run. I'll track the rebels down and end their resistance.
I wouldn't bet on a quick cleanup. Those tunnels are Selonian territory.
Yes, and we're
If
headed
those
that way
furry
anyway.
aliens are part of the resistance, we'll blast them off Corellia.
Patience, Major. The Selonians are fierce warriors, and those tunnels are their nest. Your men wouldn't survive 5 minutes.
You don't know the half of it. I've seen holos of a gang that attacked the tunnels, clawed to pieces.
Don't mistake me for a Corellian thug. I can handle these creatures.
I'm sure you will. But those tunnels are stuffed with the snarling beasts. Best not to lower your blaster in that maze.
The rebels are down there collaborating with the Selonians. They're following the orders of Myrtle, a vicious warrior, and the Selonians' den mother. Her tunnels are the rebels' lifeline, moving troops and supplies beneath Coronet City. Take Myrtle's lair, and we'll fracture the rebellion.
The Selonian tunnels will soon belong to the Empire.
Storm the Selonian warren and deal with them. Once you're in, Imperial forces will cut off their escape. As for you, Darbin, I require your unique perspective elsewhere. Take the first rocket tram to Axial Park. Wait my orders.
Right away, my lord. Corellia's Prime Minister-to-be is happy to serve.
Oh, please.
The Empire's grip on Corellia is tightening. Crush the Selonians, and our victory will be that much closer.
Alright, and now that brings both the planetary story and our main story to the same area. The Selonian Warrens. just because she's closer.
Axial.
I think it's blasting time. Take my blaster as a sign of good faith.
Torian's not one for underhanded tactics, so...
Oh, the fuzzball's trying to intimidate me. I'd rather hear what a Selonian scream sounds like.
Corellia is under new management, Myrtle. Incredible work bagging this Selonian hunter. I see why the Empire pays you so well. I am General Heska, Imperial Guard. Darth Decimus sent us to assist.
I expected troop backup, not someone of your rank.
The Imperial Guard responds to the most vital missions. We flanked the den and caved in the tunnels behind us. The rebels' transportation network is crushed. As for the Selonians, Darth Decimus leaves their fate in your hands.
We'll kill every last Selonian on Corellia, starting with you.
I will convey your orders. No Selonian will be spared. Finally, we can focus on our fight with the Republic. Corellia's once pristine Axial Park is now a war zone. The Republic's desperately fighting to regain control. Darth Decimus hopes you'll lead our offensive. We collapsed the tunnels leading out, so you must take a rocket tram to Axial Park. Meet me in our garrison. We'll crush them.
First, I have other things to take care of here. Same trick with the necklace. It's one captured. That's both propagators. Now we just need the matriarch. And now we move to the ambush.
I hear you're quite the fighter. Let's settle this personally. Winner take all.
You can't.
Oops.
No more threats.
I suggest you shut up and kiss the dirt before they have another accident.
and nana akstali yaksun in kapazo.
You're not gonna die, but you'll beg. Anyone else feeling brave? Crawl in the filth where you belong. Pathetic. Give me one reason why I shouldn't exterminate you with the rest of the vermin.
Asnai wa aatkin laksa ekoan. Udwa ikina amwatsa. Tanche oni anyage. Gopekas na gitsen. Extag taskudag na dolatadakas.
Sounds like you're paying me out of my own pocket.
What say quick say upkimakte kedai tunas kare. Astan kedai tikol timi exaskat. Iklong susim handas hisi. Udwa ikina amwatsa.
Disappear before I get an itchy trigger finger.
We're high enough with him that it doesn't matter about all that disapproval. Now we need to head to Axial Park.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Your representative, Darth Tormund.
Impressive. For an animal. The trap is nearly set. All that remains is to capture the last figurehead of Corellia's old regime. Corellia's Civil Police Force Commissioner. Somehow Commissioner Carter survived the initial purge of dissenters before Prime Minister Falcone delivered Corellia to us.
I'm almost tempted to handle this one no charge. Almost.
Since the purge, Commissioner Carter has rallied the rebellion. The public sees him as the last legitimate voice of the Corellian people. Carter and his Corsac officers are the backbone of the civilian resistance.
Clobbering the local hero ought to take the fight out of them.
Shattering the people's convictions will be all too easy. Corsac's old headquarters is now a formidable fortress. Our forces are laying siege to it as we speak. Their standing orders are to block off any escape. That is all.
I prefer not having your grunts underfoot.
Contact me when Commissioner Carter is in custody. My troops will cover your exit.
Perfect timing, Hunter. Our battle in Axial Park is heating up. This used to be the most beautiful parkland in all Republic space. Of course, our fights changed the landscape considerably. Darth Decimus will brief you on the specifics.
Excellent job stomping out the Selonians, Hunter. Win this fight, and you'll more than earn your pay. The Republic is going all out to hold Axial Park. They know that control over Corellia hangs in the balance. The park's crawling with shock troops, battle droids, and special forces, all led by one very dangerous Jedi. We've never faced such a massive Republic deployment.
Those Republic dogs are as good as dead.
They deserve punishment, but you won't be the only one meting it out.
We're hammering the Republic with blaster cannons, special ops, and walkers. Rocket trams deliver more reinforcements every minute.
We must crush their army here, break the Republic, and take Axial Park. Then we're primed to strike at the rebellion's heart.
General Hesker, tell your men to follow my command. We're going to crush the Republic army.
Excellent. But you'll have more than Imperial forces nipping at your heels. You remember the corrupt Corellian counselor, Darbin Sal.
Are these restraints really necessary?
Darbin is now your prisoner. He will join your foray into Axial Park, and you will deliver him to the Republic.
Slow me down and I'll kill you myself.
Don't worry, I used to jog in Axial Park all the time.
As tempting as it is, don't kill him. We need Darbin to help us infiltrate the Republic. Take him into battle as your captive, then lose him. Darbin should remember the rest.
Like my mother's face. I charm my way into the Republic. Once you win Axial Park, I help bring them down from the inside.
Precisely. Unleash Darbin, conquer Axial Park, and you'll plant the seed for our final victory. Hold nothing back.
Look at Darbin. The fresh face, cheerful spirit. Not damaged enough to be an Imperial prisoner.
Hold still, Darbin. I wouldn't want to blind you.
You can't be serious.
Much better. When the Republic questions your loyalty, show them your bruises. You deliver this rodent, and I'll direct your strikes against the Republic army itself.
Well, that was exhilarating. I've never fired one of these things before. Maybe I'll get some practice in on my way to the Republic.
The Empire is your master. Don't forget that.
No need to worry. The Republic's on its way out, and I don't align with losers. Farewell. When this is over and I'm Prime Minister, I won't forget you.
If you say so.
General, Darbin's armed and ready.
Finally. Now to the battle at hand. Our gun batteries are under assault. Drive off the Republic forces. Once the guns are safe, I'll have additional intel and orders.
Let's go wreak some havoc on the Republic.
troops are crawling behind our lines. Stomp them out!
destroyed the Republic's artillery. Moving to flank us. Cut them down! Launching a major assault. Kill the commandos leading it, then grab their emergency flares so they can't call in backup.
Alright, that's half of our flares. Two-thirds of our flares.
Good work. Now let's use their signals against them. Get close to the Republic walkers and set off the flares. Our squadrons will spy the signal and blow the targets away. Distress signal. Our outpost is under attack. Hurry and assist. In our outpost. We'll coordinate your final assault from there.
A mercenary, and one of ours. Thank goodness. We're low on reserves and the Republic won't stop hammering us.
What a bunch of useless sacks of skin.
I'm sorry. General Hesker wants a word. Please don't mention this.
Good work out there. Darpin's met his rebel contact. Axial Park's covered with Republic casualties. But they're not retreating yet. The rebels are massing at the Sith War Memorial Garden.
hit, honoring Jedi scum who fell to our first invasion 300 years ago. Naturally, that's where the Republic base lies, guarded by battle droids, Jedi, and a battalion of their best shock troops. You name the weapon, they have aimed it our way.
No one will be left standing.
You'll have plenty of hostiles to eliminate, but focus on their commander. Lieutenant, you have his profile.
Yes, sir. Master Corin Tok, a Zabrak Jedi Knight, Republic war hero, and veteran of the sacking of Coruscant.
One of the few survivors. Many Sith fell to his lightsaber that day. He earned himself a pretty little reputation. Survivors claimed he was invincible. Blaster bolts splashing off skin, lightsabers failing in his presence. I say it's that special armor under his robes. Since then, Master Corin Tok has aged into a hardened warhorse. His myth has grown, and he stands between us and control of Axial Park.
Legends like that carry heavy bounties. Leave them to me.
I knew you'd recognize the benefits, Hunter. Eliminate him, and the Empire will reward your troubles. Lieutenant, order your men to strike the Memorial Garden. Hit every monument. Erase all signs of the Republic's past victory. I need you to spearhead the attack. Storm the Republic base and bury the Jedi Master. We take Axial Park now!
Agreed. 61. Go ahead and take care of our main objective because it's closer.
Gotcha. You'll live.
Well, look at you. Waltzing in here like you own the place. Come to finish what they started? Go on and kill me. You'll have 1 million citizens rioting in the streets by sundown.
By sundown, 1 million citizens are gonna watch you shaking hands with the Empire.
Over my dead body. Even if you slave drivers break me, you won't be fooling anyone. Corellians aren't as dumb as you seem to think.
Time to put that theory to the test.
Back up, now!
Surrounded!
You got me. Good for you. You want a medal? You and me, this battle, the war, not even a blink in the grand scheme of things. Corellia's been around a lot longer than the Sith's little upstart empire, and it'll be around long after the empire falls.
You could use a hand with that chip on your shoulder. Tormund, the Commissioner is secure.
Good. Our forces have control of the Corellian legislature. Deliver Commissioner Carter to the Grand Assembly. Your reward will be waiting.
I have to finish winning the war for Axial Park first.
There you are. I was afraid I wouldn't reach you in time. The Republic didn't buy my story. They accused me of being an Imperial agent, so I tossed them something extra. I mentioned your assault on the Memorial Garden. The Republic ate it up. They took me in, then sent a strike team your way.
I should have known Corellia's esteemed counselor would betray me.
It's not like that. Telling them was the only way the Republic would buy my story. That's my cue to go. I'm sure you'll pull through just fine.
So, you're responsible for the Empire's sudden victories. I'm surprised you'd have the courage to face me. You know I can't be killed. Blasters, grenades, even lightsabers. No effect. I've defended the Republic for decades without a scratch. Mandalorians call me Verda Jedi, and even they cower at the name.
A true Mandalorian would kill you blindfolded, unarmed.
Overconfident. Like Darth Malak, who the men and women here died to defeat. This garden honors champions of the Jedi Civil War. Heroes. Revan, Bastila Shan, and my ancestors. Zabrak, who fought to save the galaxy. I follow in their great tradition. When I strike you down, the Empire loses its only hope of taking Corellia.
Killing you is gonna feel real good.
Corellia!
Funny. I'd almost forgotten what pain felt like. Surely I'm trophy enough for you today. The wounded here are barely clinging to life. Just go. Leave them in peace.
They chose their fate the second they joined Corellia's resistance.
Code red. All patient life signs critical. 73% of patients deceased. 86%. All patients deceased.
You monster.
To return to the general.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
I don't know why I got on the Sentinel. Oh well, now I can just warp here when we need to come back.
I've killed the unkillable Jedi, Axial Park belongs to the Empire.
One absurd rumor of an invincible Jedi safely put to rest. You're the first mercenary the Imperial Guard could learn from. It's been a pleasure.
I only wish all servants of the Emperor were so capable.
Darth Decimus is personally overseeing our final battle on Corellia. He's requested an audience with you in person. A great honor. You'll find him in Capital Square, the heart of Corellia's power structure. Assist the Dark Lord and secure this planet for the Empire.
Few have had the pleasure of my company. Fewer survived the experience. But you've earned my attention. Together we will end this rebellion and win Corellia for the Empire.
I've never lost a contract. These rebels won't break my streak.
This operation is more important than your standard contract. Fulfill it, and the Empire will be in your debt. Thanks to you, Axial Park is ours, and Darbin Sul is embedded with the Republic. All the pieces are falling into place. Now our only competitors for this planet are the Green Jedi, Corellia's sworn protectors. The rebellion will fester as long as their council stands.
I don't care what color their robes are. They all bleed red.
It's not that simple. The Green Jedi operate from within the walls of an impenetrable enclave. That's why you aided Darbin Sul's escape in Axial Park. The Corellian Councillor has weaseled his way inside the Green Jedi's enclave. Now he awaits my word.
Darth Decimus, what a pleasant surprise.
It's time, Councillor. If you wish to become Corellia's Prime Minister, prove your worth. Let us into the Enclave.
About that, The Green Jedi kinda increased security. I can barely breathe in here. You need 2 access codes to get in. I lifted one from a Green Jedi counselor. I had to hug the guy to get close. It was awkward.
Why should I believe you?
I'd never lie. Well, not to you. Just hear me out. After you took Axial Park, the entire Green Jedi Council fell back into the Enclave, except Master Beddock. He's cracked, always prepping for Corellia's days of darkness. Now they've come, he refuses to abandon the Republic Foundation Museum.
So the Jedi thinks he can save the Republic's precious historic trinkets. How valiant.
Smart, too. Museum security's tighter than most military bases. Plus, the building's crawling with shock troops and Green Jedi. So you should visit the museum, take a tour, see the exhibits, grab Master Beddock's access code.
This better be worth it.
Word in the Enclave is Master Beddock's locked himself in the museum's vaults. Disable security and you can reach him.
You've served us well, Darbin. Stick close to the Green Jedi. Await my orders. Master Beddock will be expecting you. Head to the Republic Foundation Museum. Secure his access code. Then report back. And cause some collateral damage. The more relics destroyed, the more Republic history we erase. Breaking spirits is important.
Alright, and that is actually where we are going to end for today. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Also, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and I greatly appreciate it. And feel free to join us over on twitch.tv/Gremory Channel 2 for additional content. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.